Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today's recipe will be butternut squash infused pot stickers. The first thing you'll be needing to do is you will be pureeing some butternut squash. Now it's a simple method. You can either steam it or boil it. I use the steaming method because it is faster and easier for me. Plus I don't need to grind it. I could just take it straight out of the pot and then mush it with a fork or a big spoon. Now, if you boil it for 15 minutes, you will be able to get to the point that it's mushy enough for you to just puree by a spoon or a fork. Now, this puree we'll be using in the flour and we'll also be using it in the filling. The first ingredient you'll be needing is all-purpose flour. All-purpose flour, you'll be only needing 1 cup of all-purpose flour, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Now the next ingredient after the salt will be 1/4 cup of water and 1/4 cup of butternut squash puree. Now what you will be doing is the water will be the last thing you'll be putting into the dough. You'll put the flour in first, then your salt, and then your butternut squash puree. And I would suggest putting the water in slowly so you can knead it nicely. And this is a hard dough, hard but soft dough. So it won't be stretchy and sticky, but it should be very nice and hard, and it also bounces back to the touch. So if you put your finger on it, you won't be getting any dough on your hand, and your dough will go back to its normal state. Now when you're working with the dough, it's because it's so hard, there might be a point that you will need to put a little bit more puree or water in it. And I put around a tablespoon more of puree and around a tablespoon more of water, and then I kneaded it onto the counter, which helped. Now once you are done kneading it, you need to put it in some saran wrap and let it sit for a little bit. Now for the filling, I used around 1 medium-sized chicken breast. Now I cut them into strips and chopped them up really nice, small and nice. If you don't have breast, you can use ground chicken. It should work the same. But personally, I like the nice chicken bits inside the pot stickers, nice and big. Now, once it's fully chopped, and you will start adding the ingredients for the filling. As for seasoning, you'll be needing a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric powder. And as for other fresh ingredients, you'll be putting 1/2 cup of cabbage, 1/2 cup of onions, and 1/2 cup of butternut squash. Now you can either use the green cabbage or purple cabbage. The purple cabbage has a different and sweeter taste, so it really goes nice with the butternut squash. Now you will take your dough and then put them into small little round balls. Make sure that they are even so that you have even circles. Now when you are rolling these out, you have to roll them out from the sides, so the sides of these circles should be thinner than the middle. Now once you have your circles ready, you will start to fold them. And the way you will be folding them, that you will start in the middle, you'll fold it into a semicircle, then you'll start in the middle and you will kind of plate them, so they will be folded inwards from both sides. So the end fold should meet up in the middle. If it is, you might want to look at this one clip a few times so you could understand exactly how to fold them. Now if just for folding it this way is too hard, you could also just fold it just one way, going all the way around, and tell you the truth, it will taste the same. The next step is that you will take a teaspoon to a tablespoon of oil into a saucepan and fry the dumplings lightly from one side. You'll give it a nice crispy look from one side. Then you will flip them over, throw in one fourth cup of water, and steam it on medium to low heat for around 3 minutes. After your 3 minutes are over, you will take them and they are ready to serve. You could serve it on the side with soy sauce or sriracha, hot sauce, whichever one you like, or you could just eat them just like that. They taste beautiful just as is. I did actually make these for my kids, so there's not that many spices in there. So if you like spice, maybe a chili sauce on the side will taste perfect with this. If you like this video, please stay tuned for more, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for notifications for every video I post.